There we go. So, good evening, happy Saturday. My name is Lavinia. I'm a mum of three. So, as I just shared with you a moment ago, I'm grateful for the neighborhood kids that are looking after them at this moment. But what I am going to share with you guys, if you have 10 kids, it doesn't matter. Okay. Because what we're going to share now, the power of the strategies, the education that we have is phenomenal. Doesn't matter what you're doing, kids, work, no matter what, you can do this. So a bit of my story is that mum of three, you know, what else can I share? Okay. So I came to this platform about just over a year ago. I came. So when I came in, things were really hopeless, guys, in the fact that I tried all those ways that they say, they told you to get an education. I went, I got a couple of degrees, I got lots of different work experiences. But because of some of the consequences of my past of addiction, yeah. So because of some of those consequences, I got a bit of a little criminal record. Okay, nothing too dramatic, guys. Don't run away. I'm not a killer or anything like that. Okay, nothing too bad. I will tell you now, though, don't drink and drive, right? No drink, no driving. And do not get beyond your control when it comes to drinking. So, anyway, got a bit of a history there. And when I finally, was ready to settle down, I got the kids settled into nursery and school. I went to the job center and was kind of told, well, do you know what? Based on everything you're presenting to us, though we know you're qualified, there's only Audis and Gregs for you. Now, I got nothing against any workspace whatsoever. I've done the cleaning, I've done all those kind of jobs, but I wanted something that was at least going to cover my childcare or at least my student finance. So that wasn't hopeful. They did further calculations, and it turned out that I wasn't even going to be able to cover my bills. In fact, the lady said to me, don't worry, we've got universal credit. You're still going to be able to claim that. So there was no freedom there. Despite the fact that I was willing to go and work all the hours that God sends me, I wouldn't be free. I wouldn't even be covering my own bills. I'd still be dependent on the state. So that really, it killed all hope in me. Okay. So I'm really glad that I saw people in this space posting, because though I was hopeless, I saw what they were doing and it piqued my interest. Hey, Audrey, it really did. It piqued my interest. I was like, well, what is it they're doing? They're all smiling, they're happy, they seem that they're winning. I want a bit of that. And so I tapped in, and I'm so glad I did. Because though I was hopeless, though I had a bit of skepticism and doubt and whatnot, I plugged in and I followed what they were saying. I followed the systems. I dug into everything that this platform has to offer. And it's a blessing. I can smile today and I can truly tell you I am no longer hopeless, guys. Okay. So, what we are talking about today is the ECX Academy. So, during the week, I do a quick overview. Now, on a Saturday, I like to go a bit deeper and show you behind the scenes, exactly how all the strategies work. God willing, our internet connection holds out for us. Let's pray on that one. So what I'm going to do is, we're not going to do the slides today, but I will tell you, for those who are new on the call, I'll tell you what ECX stands for. It is e-commerce exchange. Okay, so that is simply buying and selling online. So what the ECX Academy do is they help you to set up your own online store where, it's almost automated. It's almost like having your own little Amazon, as one of our teammates calls it. Okay, it's like having your own little Amazon while you are going about your daily, work, parenting, whatever it is that you're doing. Your store's working in the background for you. I'm gonna try not to make any income claims on this call, but I love the fact that you can go to sleep and wake up with more than what you had. You can go pick up your kids and hear the ka-chings on your phone. Whatever it is you're doing, that store is working for you. And I'm going to show you how we set that up, how we're going to do that. So that is that. Okay. Let's first take you into what do we have? How is it you're going to go from not really knowing anything about this space or what we have to being able to have your own store? So first of all, and this is good for anybody that is just starting this academy, this is good for somebody who's interested in the academy, whatever space you're in, it's always helpful to get a refresher. So let me try and share my screen again. Let's go. Internet, hold out on us today. So first of all, what I want you to do is, as newcomers, those who are plugging into the ECX Academy, you're going to come to your IM center. And it's probably going to take a second to buffer. Drop a 1 if you can see my screen, guys. Let's see. Drop a 1 if you can see my screen. Probably taking a second. Let me try again. Let's try again. Okay, I did see the 1, sorry. See, this is something I like to highlight a lot as well, is that in order for you to run this store, you don't have to have no kind of skills whatsoever, okay? It is so evident some of the time when I'm running these calls that, you know, technical skills are sometimes beyond me. You don't need to have any of those skills. Just plug in and follow exactly what you are told to do. You got it, okay? That is it. So what you need to do is you start at your IM center. Now, this is where all our magic is, guys. This is where all your strategies, your academy videos, this is where everything is held. Okay, so you are going to start here. So this is my IM center. And please let me know. So if what I'm saying does not match up with the screen, please do let me know. Okay, and also feel free to drop questions in the chat box as well. I love a bit of an interaction, guys, and I'm happy to answer questions. So this is where you're going to start. So as somebody that doesn't know anything about e-commerce or, you know, making money from your phone or, you know, anything like that, this is the place to start. Your academy videos. So what we have is we have 100, 200, 300, 400 series videos that are they're gonna take you from this stage of not knowing all the way to being able to run your store and make sales. You're probably thinking like, really? How is that? So first of all, you scroll down. So you're going to click on your academy videos, and you should find that on your left-hand side if you're on a laptop. If you're on your phone, it will be in the top right-hand corner, 3 little lines. You click on that and it will bring you to your menu. So first of all, you click on Learn E-commerce English. We also have it in Spanish, and we have some more languages coming on board as well this year. Okay, so look out for that. That is coming. So first of all, you've got your 100 series video. Now, these videos, you can knock them out in an hour, guys. You know, they're really quick. You know, whatever it is you do, just get them done. Okay, do not skip them. Just get it done. Your 100 series is going to give you an overview of everything that you're going to learn. It's going to give you an overview of e-commerce, of, you know, what our store is going to be selling. It's going to give you a really good foundation to start with. Okay, so then you go into your 200 series. Now, this is where it gets good. This is where the action starts. This is where you really need to not be sleeping, guys, and just follow those videos. So what I say to do is have a tab open and play your videos, and have a second tab open that you are taking action. Okay, for every video that you watch, and they're really short, some of them 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I believe the longest maybe about 10 minutes or so. But each of these videos are going to take you through a stage of store building. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your second tab open and just pause the videos as you go. Follow out that, you know, the instructions they're giving you. By the time you get to the end of the 200 series, your store is built. It's done. Okay, you now have a store ready to go. Right? So your 300 series. Now you might be thinking, okay, I've got a store. Now what am I going to sell? So when I first came in, or, you know, even started to think about this ECX Academy, I had no idea about products. You know, I kind of went for the old traditional selling hair, wigs, weaves, those kind of things, because that's what my social media was showing me. You know, and I'm going to teach you a little bit about that as well, why that happens. So my social media was talking about, you know, hair, and that's what I thought I would go in and sell. But the 300 series breaks, you know, products, you know, it breaks down products so simply, and it opens you up to a whole world that you never knew existed. Okay, it's going to teach you about trending products, about good products to sell, bad products to sell, where to find your products. Your eyes, you know, your eyes are going to be opened up to something completely different. Because what I thought is that you have to be selling all these pretty things, you know, these great, you know, attractive things. Guys, sometimes what you're going to find is that the ugliest things, shush, the ugliest things sell the best. Shush. Okay, they sell the best. The things that you really want to sell, the things that you might think are going to do great. So I thought hair was going to do great. And in fact, I did try selling hair, but that was a big fat flop. Not saying that you can't, okay? Not saying that you can't at all. Go ahead and try. You know, you can sell just about anything apart from weapons. Let me just make sure everybody is muted. There we go. So your 300 series is going to teach you all about products, okay? And sometimes I share about the products that I'm selling, and it's mind-blowing that people buy things, but what you don't like, other people love. And that's something you really need to open your eyes to. And also, don't get attached to any products at all. There were some products that, you know, I swore blind were going to do really, really well. And in fact, I wasted a lot of money, keep trying to push those products. And people clearly did not want them. You know, so don't get attached, don't waste any money. And then you've got your 400 series. So your 400 series is all about how you're going to get your products out there. Okay, so I forgot to say at the beginning, you actually do not physically touch any products unless you want to order them for yourself, that is. Okay, but you physically don't have to touch any products. When somebody clicks on your link to purchase a product, you simply supply, you're simply contacting the supplier, you send that order over to them, a few clicks of a button, that's it, you're done, you're out. Okay, so your 400 series is going to teach you all about your advertising, how to get that product out there. We do not have to open our mouth and ask anyone to buy from us, which is, I love that. Okay, the only people that are going to know that you have a store are people that you tell. And obviously you guys know I have a store, but there's so many people that don't. It's not attached to anything with your name on it. You know, you name your store whatever you want to name it. And this is the beauty of the 400 series, is that it's going to teach you to sell without physically opening your mouth. Okay, so you have to plug into the academy for all that, but it is amazing. I absolutely love that point, that I can put up a post and weeks later, my product is still selling. The only thing I do is every now and then I go back in, check on my ad, make sure it's still getting engagement, and that's it, done. Okay, so that's your videos, your academy videos. Guys, don't skip them. I highly recommend that you watch them. In fact, I've watched them, the whole, academy videos over a few times. Okay, so dig into them, watch them in order, and you are going to smash this. Now, I'll tell you what else is a gem. And I did not realize how powerful this was going to be. So I do see some of my wealthier world people on here. I also see some of my wider, my global IM brother and sisters here. So welcome, welcome. I didn't welcome you to the call, welcome. So this is your go live. And again, guys, if what I'm saying does not match up with the screen, please do remind me and tell me to reshare. So go live. So this is where we have our live education. So these guys, they are top of what they're, whatever they're doing. But we are talking about ECX. So let's scroll down to our ECX tab and introduce you to our ECX educators. Now they're at the absolute top of their game, guys. They are master drop shippers. What they are doing is unbelievable. Okay, I can't tell you about $1 million that they are selling. It is incredible. So you have so many sessions on every single day. You've got an educator on, sometimes several throughout the day, and they are definitely worthwhile watching. They all have something something different to offer. I watch all of them. There are a few, special favorites of mine, but I say watch them all, just explore them, have a taste of all the different things they offer. So you've got Joey Medina. So it says advanced, but guys, what I say to you is that as soon as you get your store open, as soon as you get any traffic coming in, make sure you do not avoid this session. I avoided this advanced session for a long time, thinking that you'd have to be selling thousands to get to him. No, honestly, Joey Medina is one of my favorite educators. We call him Joey Drama. I've learned so much from him. His sessions are amazing. So we've got Sienna Velasco. She does a good few different sessions, actually. She's good for whatever level you're at, she covers. She does general Q&A sessions. And I also should say to you, these sessions are interactive. So if you're new to the Academy, we have chat boxes similar to what we have here. So as they are teaching, you are able to drop questions in, you can send them screenshots, you can tell them your store name or products that you want to sell, and it's all interactive, guys, okay? If you're not able to watch them at the time when they're live, then you can go back because they're recorded. That's another bonus. Do not even sleep on the recorded ones. I always catch up the ones that I don't miss because I find the value is there. Even if I'm watching something on the replay, I've found that I get more ka-chings just from watching them and taking the action that they're, whatever they're talking about on that session. So Sienna Velasco, she does Q&A sessions. She does Shopify basics. She does an amazing session on a Thursday as well, how to find winning products. So I'm going to show you some software that we have that gives you winning products, but it's also helpful to be able to find your own. You're going to get to a stage where you really want to take this to a whole nother level. You're going to want to find those products yourself. And so she's going to teach you how to do that on a Thursday evening. I believe in the UK, it's around 8 p.m. and in the US, it's 3 p.m. Okay, she also does a session on a Friday on how to use ClonerX. ClonerX is the tool that gives us winning products. I will go into that in a moment. Brianka, now she's a hidden treasure. So originally all her sessions for us in the UK, they were like 3, 4 in the morning, but thankfully they have switched up one of her sessions. So we're going to start getting some daytime, Brianka. I believe it's 5 p.m. is one of her sessions, which is great for us. So she covers everything. I mean, she covers beginners, basics, intermediate, higher, advanced stuff. She covers so much. She does, if you want to learn how to sell via Pinterest, you want to learn how to use Canva. There's so many things that she covers. I believe that when I started plugging into her sessions, I learned to make my store a little bit prettier. Not that it matters. People are plugging in to buy from you, not to, case your joint and critique how pretty it is. They're not interested in that. Then you've got Chris Reef. Now, he is the creator of this academy. The guy is amazing. I don't even know what to say about his sessions. They cover everything. And I highly recommend that if you are going to attend any Go Live sessions, you definitely get onto his sessions. Okay, this guy is so amazing. If you have got a question that you want to ask, right, before you've typed out the full question, he's already answered it. He's on the ball. Okay, love Chris Reef. And we've got Ariana, she's our bilingual educator. She also does sessions on the Spanish channel. She's amazing, love her too. Okay, let me see. I can see a question in the chat box, so I will answer that. Do you have any key recorded videos that you'd recommend as a must watch because it helped you? Okay, all of them. All of them. It really depends on what is it you want to learn. So Sienna, she labels her videos. Now, I used to critique the fact that some of them don't label their videos, but I take it all back because there's so much packed into those sessions that it's really hard to describe any one of them. So it really depends on what it is you want to cover. If you contact me after this, send me a message and I can give you a bit of an overview as to what is covered on each. Joey, actually, once you've got the traffic going, Joey has his videos in order by number of what you should watch. So I definitely say, once you've got your store built, get onto Joey's session and start watching from 1 to, I believe it's 7. Okay, Sienna, she's labeled every single one of her videos, so you're able to have a look in there and see. Guys, all the videos are useful, every single one of them. So Chris, there's a few of his that he's labeled, and what they also do is they put really key ones in their favorite sessions. So Chris has got a good few in his favorites. One that I would say, once you have your store up and running, he's got one called SMS Bump. Watch that one, guys, and make sure you take action on it. SMS Bump is an app that he recommends you put on your store. and it will increase those numbers. Guys, I have to really be careful what I say, okay? We are not allowed to make any income claims, but definitely you want to tune into that one, okay? They're all going to benefit you, so watch as many of them as you can. So that is your go live sessions. And as I say, the more, I always tell people this, the more go lives you plug into is the more ka-chings you will make, okay? Find yourself an educator on here that you really connect with and follow them religiously. If that's a couple like me, do that, okay? It's definitely going to benefit you. Those, you know, I just celebrated 500 sales, and that was not just because of me. That was that was nothing to do with me. I followed instructions on each of the go live sessions I attend, and each time I did that, the numbers increased, okay? I have no shame in saying that. I won't take credit for that because the education is here. Oh, I love you, Mandela. So what else do we have? So now I want to get into the strategies. So there's a couple of things I'm going to cover today. So that's going to be the strategies. Oh, you're welcome, Audrey. You're absolutely welcome. So there's a couple of things I want to bring to your attention. We have, for those who are plugged in, we've got a live document that the educators update after, you know, they all kind of update it when they come across useful information that's going to help you. So you definitely want to make sure you have access to that. And that is golivenotes.com or .im. Hold on. Let me just double check that for myself. It's a live document. Do not make any changes to it because everybody accesses it. And it does help so much. So it's golivenotes.com. Okay, that in itself, the education is there. You could literally live off of this thing. Any kind of problems you have, there's bound to be a solution in this document here. Okay, so make sure you make a note of that. That's golivenotes.com. Okay, that you type that into your browser and it will bring you straight to a document that has the solution for most things. So what else do we have? PixelTracker. So PixelTracker is a piece of software that really gets your products in front of those who want it. So when you're selling something, maybe you're selling, I don't know, a pet product or a burger product or something like that, that PixelTracker is going to make sure your product gets in front of who needs to see it. It is also collecting up data that you're going to use at a special time as well. So the data that I've collected on my PixelTracker, I can now target people just based on that, based on people who have interacted with my ads, people who may have come and taken a look at my store. You can send out ads specifically to them. You know, maybe you've had people that have purchased from you before. You can now send them special offers, you know, send them your newest product. It's really incredible what the PixelTracker does. It does a lot more, but that is the quick version. I don't want to take too much of your time. Okay, so we're probably going to be maybe another 20, ooh, ching. We're going to probably be here for another 20, 30 minutes. And this is, do you know what? I'm glad that you guys get to hear them live on the show because we don't have to do anything apart from use these tools that are connected to our store, that are exclusive to the ECX Academy, and the sales will come in. They're guaranteed. I tested out a product the other day, and actually I'm going to go into that in a moment. So where did I get to? Okay, PixelTracker. Apologies, guys, bear with me. I do go off track sometime, right? Rein me in if you need to. As part of my personality, so I make no apologies. Yep, ka-ching, Mandela. So the next one we have is your ROAS calculator. Now the ROAS calculator, a lot of people, you know, may not have an understanding of this or see how important it is to use this. It's vital for you to know your numbers. Okay, for you to really make the most out of this platform, it is super important for you to use this. When you want to test a new product, you need to see the numbers first of all. You know, there's no point in you marketing a product that the profit is not there. Okay, so it's super important for you to use this. And the way to access all of this is both in your IM Center. There are also links to this in the Go Live Notes document that I shared as well. Okay, so you could, if you want to access this, you just type in ROAS Calc ClonerX.im, it will take you straight to this. So I'm going to show you an example of how the ROAS calculator works. Okay, and tell me guys if you get a bit lost, but it's not complicated. It's like a calculator, especially for e-commerce. So maybe we've got a product that from our supplier, it costs £4. So give me, you know, an example of something, I don't know, maybe a phone case. Okay, so say you've got a phone case. Now we've got a great price from our supplier. To get it to a customer's door is £4, and that includes shipping as well. So £4, $4, depends where you are. Okay, so let's just say it's £4. Now, all the other numbers that we need, they're already in there. Okay, we don't have to worry about any of these two numbers here. So you will put your £4 here. Then you should have a $4.99 shipping cost on your store. So if you follow the videos in the Academy, they're going to teach you how to set up your shipping. So I have a $4.99 shipping default on my store. So I put that there. And that is extra profit. Okay, because we've already factored in the actual shipping here in this £4. So this $4.99, that's extra, that's a bonus. So then maybe let's think about how much do we want to sell this for. So in real, you know, once plugging in, you don't have to guess, because we've got formulas that are going to teach us how to price these products. Now, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I haven't watched my videos properly. Maybe I've just not plugged in properly. So I now go and sell that product for £5. With, you know, no, actually, let's put a lower number in than that. Yeah. So I haven't learned how to price my products. I've not plugged in, and I say I'm going to sell this for £4. Well, look what's happened. It flashes up red. My ROAS is 3.23. It's not going to make you any money. The maximum profit I'm going to make is $4.99. And in order to really make the most of it, you got to make more profit than that. Who doesn't want more than £4 profit? I want more than that. So let's try again. Maybe you're going to do it for, I don't know, £6. So it's going to flash up orange. It's going to tell you that, okay, not bad, but there's still room for more improvement. You could do a better price than that. So let's go $14.97. And you know, once you plug into the Academy, you'll know why I say $14.97. So now it's flashed up green. Nice work. You know, I'm in a good spot. If you can see here, the profit on this one product is going to be $15.96 or cents. Depends what country you're in. Drop a 7 for me if that doesn't sound like great profit that you would want from one item. Just imagine, you know, maybe it doesn't sound like much now. I know that I can do a lot with $15, but imagine selling a couple of those. I hope I can see some 7s in this chat, right? I see the 7s, so we're on a good page, right? So what you can see here is it's giving you all your numbers that you need to watch. And this isn't, you know, it's probably not going to make any sense until you get to the advertising part. But this is your break-even point, and this is your ROAS point. Okay, so this tells you how much return on the money that you've spent that you get. So anybody that's in Wealthier World, you should be in our exclusive WhatsApp group. And by all means, I'm happy to go through this in a bit more detail with you. But in order to make it make sense, I need to have an ad in front of me, okay? But trust me, this is something helpful. This is something that you want to keep in mind when you're selling a product, okay? You want to do these numbers. You want to see what your profit is going to be. Let's just have a look at the chat box. Okay, I keep seeing the 7s. I love it, love it, love it. So that's your ROAS calculator, and it just stands for return on ad spend. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, cool. So now ThemeX. Now ThemeX is the look of your store. So ThemeX is it's a layout that Chris has come up with to get your customers to really purchase. Okay. It's a way of making it easier for them. So when they come onto your store, maybe they might get distracted, or maybe they want to see the whole, you know, description of your product. Let me just show you actually what I mean, just so you don't Yeah, hold on 1 second. It's going to take a second to load up. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, give me a second, guys. The throat is going. Okay, my price has changed on that. I need to change that right back before anybody buys that. Okay, so say for instance, we've got this burger patty that we're selling, this burger patty that I need to amend ASAP. Okay, so maybe you've got a customer on your store that wants to read the whole description. They're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. Okay, they're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. And maybe you've been on a store before, similar to this, where you scroll all the way down to the bottom. You want to purchase the product, but you have to scroll all the way back up to the top in order for you to find that cart button. Maybe your kids come in and interrupt you. Okay, we don't have that. So you get to the bottom, the button is there. If you're using a mobile phone, like what most of our customers are using, that button actually follows you. So wherever you stop, that button is there. Okay, it looks slightly different on a laptop, but on a mobile phone is where most of our customers are, and that button actually follows you. So that is your ThemeX. There's lots of different features in there, too many for me to go through. We have a currency converter in here. We have all sorts of features that make it really easy for a customer to purchase, okay? So that's your ThemeX. We also have the ClonerX. Now, this is the real baby that I love to show. Absolutely love ClonerX. So let me just log in a second. And with all these apps, they are exclusive. So therefore, you will have to log in. Okay. And actually, the ClonerX is on sale as well. So when you're ready to purchase, the ClonerX was $49.95. It has now been slashed to $22.95. Okay. And I absolutely love this thing. So maybe I think I was telling you a bit about a wig thing, a hair story, right? So back when I first started, I wanted to sell hair. You know, I really was hung up on hair. And also, this kind of ties into your PixelTracker story as well. So I really wanted to buy hair. So, and at the time as well, I couldn't figure out what I was doing with my own hair. So I was trying all these wigs. I ordered these wigs, and then I came across this hairband wig. So I Googled this hairband wig because I'm not into the whole, you know, what do they call them? Lace fronts? I'm not that girl. And so I Googled this specific wig, which was a hairband wig. Now, the next time I went on my social media, guess what I'm being bombarded with? Ads for the hairband wig, especially the hairband wig. Okay, so that's your technology. That's similar to what your PixelTracker does. Now, at the time, I also decided that I might want to try selling it too. And so guess what I was able to do with this baby? So you might find a product that you want to sell your own self, you know, something you've researched, something that you want to do. So all you have to do is go and find a store. It's got to be a Shopify store that sells that same product. You copy and paste the address in here. 2 seconds later, if you've got good internet, the product is in your store. So all those things you saw on my store, all these products, where are they gone? That's how I got them, was simply through, it's gone. But simply through copying and pasting and using this product here. Okay, so if you find something you want to sell, copy and paste the address in here. It has to be a Shopify store, and that product is going to be in your store. The description, photos, videos, price, everything you want is going to be in your store. Okay, now something else it does is that we have somebody working, or we have people working behind the scenes that are finding hot products for us. So they are doing all the research for us. So maybe you're a mom like me, maybe you're working full time, you know, maybe you just like simplicity like me. I love the simple way. So this is where this comes in. So we've got people that are doing research. They're finding specific products that are flying off the shelf. So all of these products that are loaded in here are winning products. Now, remember what I said, ugly sells. So these may not be your cup of tea. And I've had people critique my store, you know, that say, I wouldn't buy these products. They're not for me, but don't worry, because they're not your customers. Okay. So don't worry about that. These are all winning products. And these are products that you can test, products that you can copy and paste into your store. So all you literally have to do is come in here and choose something. Just choose something. So the other day, so I've got a winning product that I'm selling at the moment, but the other day I came in and I wanted to test something different. Okay. So I chose this pocket sandwich sealer. So what I did is I came in, I pressed this clone button, just like that. The product is in my store with the pictures, the description, the videos, everything that I need is in the store and it's ready to sell. So you put it in your store, people can click on it and they can now purchase it. You also want to advertise this product, and also you want your supplier. So the supplier is there. The video, in order for me to go and advertise it now, is right here. So I don't have to do anything. I literally uploaded this video to my ad, and I don't do any kind of long copy in my ad. I just say, people are loving this, you know, click shop now. That's my ad done. I did that, and within an hour, I had 2 sales, just like that. So I know these are winning products. I've tested quite a few of them, and I've sold quite a few too. And there's something for everybody in here. You got beauty products, you got kitchen, you got DIY. I don't know, what's this? A smart bracelet with Bluetooth earphones. That looks kind of cool. You got foot peeling spray. You got all sorts in here. And there's thousands of products in here. And they are updated every single day. Okay, so I looked in here yesterday. I didn't see these 2 products, but they look good. So this is your ClonerX. So if you want simplicity, if you want this made easier for you, do not ignore the ClonerX. Make sure you add it to your shopping basket. It's definitely a winner for me. I love it. So that is the strategies. We also have the Hall of Fame. So this is something that you can connect to your store, and you can watch how many sales. This monitors your sales for you. So maybe you might want to be able to share what you're doing with people. So sometimes I will post flyers, you know, when I hit milestones. I also use it for motivation as well, because like any journey, it's not always going to be easy, you know, so you need something to motivate you. And for me, I use this. So you connect this to your store, it's connected, and it's going to record your sales. Okay, it's really, really clever like that. You're also going to be able to see everybody else's as well. So there's a leaderboard. I don't know why my internet's playing up. Let's bear with it and hope it gives us something in a moment. But this is connected to everybody's store now. So all you do, you log your details in, it's connected, and you're able to see how far up the chain you're going. You know, so all these people are people that are making sales. All this is proof that this academy works. Okay, there are so many people. Look at all these people that are doing complete bits. And this is the goal for me and my squad here, Diamond Flyers. Okay, 1,000 sales. So you've got 750, you've got 500, 250. These people are proving to you that this thing works. It really works. Okay, and you've got so many. There are thousands in here. Look at that, all the topazes. So these are people that have sold 10 products. These are people that have had their first sale, which is incredible as well. You know, so make sure you have that attached to your store. I find it a really, really good motivation. You know, it's nice to know that you have something to work towards, that you have a goal. You know, like, because I know we've got some traders on here. So you've got a trading goal, a daily goal, or a weekly goal. For me, this is my goal. I have a monthly goal of what I want to hit, and this helps me. So that is your ECX Hall of Fame. You've also got a pip talk as well. So that is how the educators update us with any kind of news that needs to be happening. Have I got any questions? Because I believe that is it. Have I got any questions, guys? Let me just have a look in the chat box. Any questions? Okay, so Okay, I see a yes coming. Feel free, drop your questions in the box. This is probably the quickest I've ever gone through this. Ask any questions. And also make sure if you're in Wealthier World and you've got the ECX pack, please do make sure you get in contact with me. You'll be able to find my details in one of the chats. Make sure you just send me a message and get me, just get me to add you to the Wealthier World ECX group. There's a lot of support in there. And we also have fortnightly accountability calls, which is good. Helps you to move forward. So let me see. Did you trial any products before selling? So I've actually never ever touched one of my products. Never. Some people do. Some people do test them out, but I haven't found the need for that. So no, I've never trialed any of my products before selling. And how long does it actually take to set up your own store? Okay, so this is a good question. So in fact, they're both good questions. So for me, I sat down one night, I put the kids to bed, I sat down and I said, right, tonight I'm having my store built. And that's what I did. I probably didn't get to bed till about 3 in the morning, but I had the store built that night. So some people are really enjoying this journey. They're taking their time. It is completely dependent on you. And I just want to keep on pressing upon you. You don't have to have any skills because each video is going to talk very clearly, simply, and tell you what to do. Okay, they even show you as well. So the process is really, really quick. So yeah, the journey takes as long as you want. I say get going though, right? So I see, how long after your store was launched did you hear your first ka-ching? When I did my ad, I heard it that night and I couldn't believe it. I was washing up. You'll never forget your first ka-ching. I was washing up and I heard this ka-ching. I was like, oh my God, it works. It is incredible. It is so empowering to hear it. So once your store is built, so people do this journey differently. So we've got people in the team that are not even running ads, but they're making sales. Okay, because there's lots of different ways for you to advertise your product. If you want to, you can do word of mouth, and my girl is on here. Mondella is the queen of getting sales without actually advertising. Yes, you are. I believe this woman hit 25 sales before she'd done one ad. I've never seen that done before. So she is incredible. Okay. So yeah, as quickly as you get your store built, just take the password off and people can start purchasing. So maybe you might want to share it with family and friends if you want to. You can put a link to your store in your social media. There's so many different ways to do it. You can advertise on Pinterest. So the way I advertise is through Facebook and Instagram. So you get a business manager, which is free, but it's a way of keeping all your ads in one place. Okay, so that's how I advertise. I set my ad that night and I had a purchase. That cloner thing, the what's it called? Pocket sandwich cookie cutter thing. Within an hour of me running an ad for that, I had 2 sales. Okay, so it's just as quickly as you do this, as long as your password is off your store, you are good to go. The sales can start happening. It is an absolutely great feeling, isn't it? Mondella knows I love that sound. So I just bought the cloner, so thank you for showing how it works. Oh, Lauren, that's amazing. Honestly, you're going to love it. You will absolutely love it. The ClonerX, it takes away a lot of the hard work. So there was 1 month that I didn't have the ClonerX for, and no word of a lie, right? I was just thinking, what am I doing? I did it as a test because I really want to show people that you can do this on a budget, and you absolutely can do it without the ClonerX. But manually having to put in all the pictures and the description, yeah, that was a test for 1 month. So if you can do ClonerX, do it. I have an online business, so can I link the 2 of them together? It depends. Link them on what? What are we talking about? What type of business is it? Because we're only doing stores here. So it depends what type of business you're doing and where do you want to link them? Okay, give me a bit of clarification on that. So can you link them on your social page? So you can link anything. People put anything on their social pages. You know, we got a lot of people that put their stores on their page. Now, I don't, because I don't want any bad feedback on. If you've seen some of the ads that I run, so the products that I sell, I like controversial. Okay. I think it generates a lot of engagement. So the product that I'm selling at the moment is extremely controversial. And if you're a sensitive person and you saw some of those comments, whoo, I almost stopped selling it because of the comments. So the product that I'm selling now is for cats. I was called brutal, a murderer, that people like me shouldn't be able to sell things. It's nothing bad. It's a cat wash bag. Nothing bad. But maybe the video doesn't, I don't know. I'm not a cat lover, so I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't put mine on my, yeah, I don't want that hate on my social media. So mind you, it's selling well. So it's a 50-50 thing. I also tried to sell this baby bottle. This was months ago. This was like early on in the journey. I tried to sell this baby bottle. Now, I can see now where I made the mistake. So the baby bottle means that you can feed a baby without holding it. So it's got a long tube, and it's also on the ClonerX. So I don't know how it works. It's like a dummy. So the nipple bit is like a dummy, and it's connected to the bottle. So you could put the bottle beside the baby, let the baby lie down in a bouncer or something, and it can feed itself. Now, I made the mistake. I called my bottle no hold baby bottle. Okay, can anybody see where I went wrong there? No hold baby bottle. I've changed the name now, guys, but at the time the video shows just a mum putting the baby down, just kind of leaving it. And then I've gone on and called this thing no hold baby. So I've got people in the comments saying how cruel this is. People like you should never be mothers. Why have babies if you don't want to spend time with them? This is a magical bonding time. You are a monster, blah, 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 blah. It's just, yeah, I changed the name of it, but I could see why that happened. At the time, I was a beginner and I didn't know what I was doing. I won't make that mistake again. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't have it connected to my Facebook because of the products that I sell, but yeah, it's funny, right, Mondella? It is, it's a classic. I love it. Every time I see the bottle on my store, I cringe. So yeah, it depends what you're selling. By all means, you can link them, you can put them on your social media. I just choose not to. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Okay, so again, any of my Wealthier World ECX squad, you know where to find me. Make sure that you are in that group. Make sure you're in the WhatsApp group, because we do like to move it together. The goal for us is diamond flyers for each and every one of us. So make sure you're in that group, because we are moving. Okay, we are really, really moving. And make sure you're in that group. Everybody else, please do feel free. Send me messages, reach out. If you find value in this, then bring your friends, your buddies along, your family members along. I'm on the exact same link Tuesday to Friday. So I used to do Mondays, but I may not be doing this Monday anymore. So I'm on the same link Tuesday to Friday, 12:30 p.m. That's GMT. And I'm always on this link at 6:30 on a Saturday. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, if you find value, bring people along. You'll also get your subscription free if you have 2 paid customers that come on with you. So if you like a bit of freebie, then you definitely want to bring some people along, okay? Get them on board, be able to share that journey with them. Other than that, have I got any new people that I need to share the price with? I'll do that anyway. The price has been slashed, guys. The price has now been slashed. It was originally $325 to start if you didn't have a package. It is now $235 to start. So that's $235 to start. And then the month afterwards, it goes down. It then goes down to $174. Okay, so that's a monthly subscription. You are not tied into any contracts. If you do have an IM package already, then you can get ECX as an add-on, and there it is £109.95, which in UK money is about £78. Total bargain as far as I'm concerned, but that is the price. And as I said, if you find value and you want to share this journey, get two people on board and you now have your subscription free. Okay, so I hope I've covered anything. Feel free to reach out to me and ask any questions or get clarification on anything. And with that, I'm going to attempt to play some music, and I'm going to bid you all an amazing weekend. I told you I was going to attempt to, right? Oh, I love this. I love that I've been taught by the ECX Academy how to make sales. I think I need to be taught how to use this technology better. Guys, have a fabulous Saturday.
My baby, Jeje. I love her, I love you, Jeje. See how I love it, no be 10-10. Cause when I did with you, my baby, no regret, yeah. Bring your body, put it all on me. Boy, it's all I wanna see. Spells. We don't need no referee, yo. All we need is privacy. I love her. You know, say I don't get wahala. Anyhow you like, I go do my dear. As long as it no cost my lover. Promise say you go treat me well, oh. Give me good love and no be kiss and tell. No be say after that wine I'm well, oh. Make you no go leave your girl for inside well. Why